Democracy doesn't even matter with these people. Now, there may be some skeptics out there. Hell, I was skeptic myself about the whole thing. But as I began to put one and one together, I found out on my own. I had no idea. I lived like this for 3 years before it actually sunk into my head what had happened. I know that I was rendered unconscious twice in that prison. I know that. I know that I was rushed to that hospital twice in that prison. But that's all I knew. I knew that this bump on the side of my head wasn't there. This round circle wasn't there. I have pictures of myself prior to my imprisonment. That bump wasn't there, but it's there now. So I had a lot to mull over to get an understanding of what was happening, what was going on. I know what I was seeing on the streets as I walked down the street. I know what I was hearing. But it all came clear to me, like I said, 3 years later. It took me 3 years. So to you skeptics, I hope that it doesn't take you 3 years or more to know that there are devils in your government, in your beautiful government, in your land of the free. There are devils. And they are and have always been at work. History has proven that. Things that I'm saying to you right now, they have used the Patriot Act as a catalyst of something far more greater ahead. This cyborg experiment, because that's what I believe that I am. I am the first, probably among a few or many, or maybe first period of an experiment. This has led to be an experiment for them now. Now they know that they can implant people. No one knows how many prisoners that they've implanted before me. They're implanting right now. Nobody knows. Because you think about it. What is a prisoner to society? What does a prisoner mean? It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter whether you're guilty or you're innocent. The fact is you're an inmate. You have no rights. Therefore, they can come in and do whatever they want. They can experiment on you anytime they want. They have a history of experimenting on homeless people. They have a history of experimenting on inmates. This isn't something new. It happened to me in 2013, but it was going on in 1920. Maybe not an optical implant, but they have been experimenting on American citizens for decades. If all of the facts wasn't in, you would have never believed in the Tuskegee experiment and what they were doing to those people down there. You would have never believed that. And what the experiments that they were doing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on people, you would have never believed that. Somebody had to come out. Somebody had to stand up. Somebody had to say, look what they did. Someone had to say, this is wrong. Now, again, to my skeptics, this may be a bit too much for you. Those skeptics that consider themselves as patriots. Patriots that maybe you haven't fought in any war, but you still consider yourself as a patriot. So this is a bit much for you to swallow, that your government would do something like this. This is too much. But then there are those veterans who have fought in the military that do know the capability of these devils. Lastly, And in closing, let me say this. My social media accounts have been closed. This video is my 5th video. I made 4 others prior to this, between the year of 2014 and 2016. Those were deleted. They were deleted off of Tumblr. They were blocked and deleted off of YouTube. They were blocked and deleted when I tried to transfer them to Facebook, my Facebook account. They were blocked. So I don't know how much longer it will be allowed on Facebook, on YouTube. They have barred me from Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter account is shot. Anything that speaks against the establishment, any truth, the money changers that controls the debt of this nation and controls the debt of every nation, the last thing that they want is truth, because truth conflicts with the New World Order. And as for those so-called holier than thou religious folks, you can forget about them, because they believe more in capitalism than they do in their own holy script. Because when you think about it, when you really, really think about it, the ways of Jesus conflicts with capitalism. That's for those holier than thou, which, by the way, like I've said earlier, those religious fanatics are the main culprits behind this, because they are, again, holier than thou. And since I am a secular person who practices religious tolerance, I'm a heathen to them. So I'll let you make up your mind. I've given you the case law. I've given you the books. I've given you as much as I can give you. You make up your own mind. You decide. Truth or another lie, a part of this hypocrisy of democracy. Thank you.